Hello, dear children. Today we will revise important literary devices which are of very use for of all of you. Let's start with one by one. Number one is simile. It is an expression comparing one thing to another using the words like or as. See, simile is a figure of speech where things are compared with the comparative word such as like, as. Examples are: he ran like a cat, lightly and quietly. Here he is compared with a cat. Her blue mood passed as quickly as an afternoon rain shower. So, as is the comparative word used here. His mood is compared with rain shower in the afternoon. Another literary device is personification. Personification is when a writer gives human qualities to animals or objects, where lifeless things are presented as if they have life in themselves. Examples are: my car drank the gasoline in one gulp. Though car is not a human being, but it is described as if it is a human being and it can eat or drink. The cat laughed. So, the newspaper headline glared at me. So, newspaper headline is here personified. Another one is oxymoron. Oxymoron is a figure of speech where two opposite ideas are kept together. Two opposite terms are kept together. You can see in the picture example, stop, keep moving. So these stop and keep moving, two opposite terms are kept together. Another, a peaceful war. Peaceful and war, these are two opposite terms. A generous cheap steak. Generous also and cheap also, opposite. Dark sunshine. If it is a sunshine, then dark is opposite of it. So oxymoron, two opposite ideas are kept together. Metaphor, it is a comparison of two unlike things without using the words like or as. Metaphor is the device of comparison only, but in this comparison, comparative words are not used. Like, he was a statue waiting to hear the news. So, he was like a statue is not mentioned, but comparison is made between he and statue. He was a mother hen trying to take care of everyone around her. She was a paradox. Paradox reveals something true which at first seemed contradictory. Contradictory meaning opposite. He was a brave coward. See, brave and coward are two opposite things. But he performed in a brave way. Actually, earlier he was supposed to be as coward. Do you remember the tale of the custard dragon? Same way. When you win all the time, you lose. So, these are called paradox. Imagery. Imagery is when a writer evokes the five senses, meaning when the writer is capable to give shape to all the senses of yours. Example, the smell reminded him of rotting tomatoes. Allusion. Allusion is a casual reference to a famous historical or literary figure or event. Example, if it doesn't stop raining, I am going to build an ark. My sister has so many pets. I am going to call myself Old MacDonald. Symbolism. Symbolism is using an object or action that means something more than its literal meaning. Examples: pink, the fight against breast cancer. The Statue of Liberty, freedom. Meaning, symbols are used to show some meaning. Onomatopoeia is a word that intimates the sound it represents, like crunch, jab, hiss, goes the snake, where the sound suggests its meaning, that is called onomatopoeia. Alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the same consonant sounds in words occurring near one another. Example, Peter Piper picked a peep of pickled peppers. So here P word is repeated. Consonant sound is repeated. That is why alliteration. Now pun. Pun is a humorous play on words often involving double meanings. When a clock is hungry, it goes back 4 seconds. A man stole a case of soap from the corner store. He made a clean gateway. So I hope, dear children, you will use all this knowledge of literary devices to have better understanding of poems. Thank you, everyone.